Hi everybody, and welcome back to Friday, September 24th. For today, busy day, we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so your KWL chart, if you did not finish it, I had you guys finish it up because Wednesday was just such a short day and I had the tutors come in. So your KWL chart, that's due. Please make sure to turn that in. And then we finished up those focus notes, and then we actually took some actual real-life focus notes on our Enneagram project. All right, so focus notes, again, those are due to me today. Your new focus notes, those will be due to me on Tuesday. These are the ones that are focusing on the Enneagram project, okay? So that's going to be the 28th. Okay, so let's get into it. So you guys today, I had you guys take notes. Once we finished up our notes from last week and you guys turned those into me in class, I had you guys take some Enneagram notes. Okay, so I showed you guys a little bit of an introduction to the Enneagram project. These are where your notes are. So it's going to say Enneagram notes. Slide 1 just says Enneagram notes. Type your notes here. I allowed you guys to be able to set up your notes any way that you would like. I did this digitally so you guys can get used to not just writing in paper, but also on, not just in paper, but also online as well. And then today we were able to discuss the Enneagram and the NLP. So just a little taste of the Enneagram. What is the Enneagram? So Enneagram is represented by this 9-point star. Okay, and we talked a little bit about what these 9 points mean. So there you go. So the Enneagram itself, it has deep roots in history and philosophy. It's a way to think about how personalities function. Okay, and it's being rediscovered as a way of thinking. It's a system of patterns that we exhibit as humans, as people, and it teaches us that sometimes our greatest strength can even be our greatest flaw. So just some basic facts. There are 9 basic types of Enneagrams of core personalities. Remember that 9-point star. Each type is related to other types. So the lines in the diagram, that 9-point star, they relate to each other. They represent relationships. Each person is said to have one core type that endures throughout their lifetimes. Okay, it can change or it can slide around, but usually the core type is what we stick to. Again, each person is a unique blend of different core types and related types. People with the same number can be very different in motivations, attitudes, and behaviors. Is it too simple? Is it too complicated? That's something that we will be looking at the core of our Enneagram project and our Enneagram notes. Okay, people see different meanings in the same information. Some of you see a face, or some of you are saying like a chieftain. Some of you see a child in a winter coat. Some of you guys saw a lion here. Some of you saw a young woman. We'll see different things. The Enneagram project or the Enneagram test itself will look at your different aspects. Okay. Please make sure you're taking notes electronically. These will be due electronically to me. Okay. 3 reasons to learn the Enneagram. It's to uncover the benefits of particular behaviors for an individual. We do not change behaviors unless we know we can continue to get the same benefit in another way. So this is just a theory that's out there. It helps maintain a picture of the whole individual while influencing just particular attitudes or behaviors. There's a change in motivation and behavior simultaneously. People will sometimes accept their Enneagram or their number, and some people won't. So let's start with the basics, one type at a time. You have the critic, the perfectionist. Some people need to get it right. They need to be right. They require order. They expect a lot from themselves and from other people. Okay. I always think of this as the Avid type. We always expect a lot out of y'all. Then we have the helpers, people who need people. They might not be the luckiest in the world. They're likely to be 2s. They're great at taking care of you right until the moment when they need something. Then there's the achievers. Nothing succeeds like success. Just do it. Look good while you do it. And always look the part. In the back, you guys know, I like to tell you guys our little slogan for Avid, or for our class, is just do it. Okay, so you guys are my achievers. Just do it. You've got this. There's the individual. You're creative, unique, appreciative of beauty, and suitably tragic. Artists and drama queens, need we say more. But the individuals, these are typically more creative people. Okay. The thinkers. Some of you cracked me up in class and you said the overthinkers, which I definitely think should be part of this. Some people would rather watch from the sidelines than play the game. They like the perspective and they're a little too sensitive for the rough and tumble of the playing field. Some people just need to observe without necessarily being involved, but they're still participating. And I believe this applies to a lot of you as well. The defenders, they're just trying to make the world a safer place by noticing every possible danger. They are loyal, skeptical, anxious. They'll either run headlong into danger or headlong away from it. Okay, this is the defender. Then you have the enthusiast. Where's the party? Chances are that the sevens are in the thick of the action. They are in the party, okay? They like to go wide. They like to laugh. They like variety. This is the enthusiast. They are out there for the challenge. Then we have the challenger, okay? These are people who like to challenge, not just authority, but just kind of that status quo. And then we have the peacemaker, peace at almost any price. They're gentle, empathetic people who will go the extra mile, as long as it doesn't create any conflict. Conflict puts them to sleep, okay? And then these types can be grouped into triads or into 3 groups. So the heart, the head, and the gut. Heart types usually are 2, 3, and 4. Head types are 5, 6, and 7. Gut types are 8, 9, and 1. Alright, so they can be grouped together. These are usually the groups that might have core types that blend into other types. Okay, with a type, you are going to explore whether your type is working for you or against you when you guys take this test. You're going to use this type to explore the tipping point when a strength can become a weakness or vice versa. But make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are not just choosing to live your type. Choose to move beyond your ego to discover a deeper self. Moving between types, everyone has access to qualities, of course, of more than just one type. Most commonly, people are said to visit or spend time in their wings. So types on either side of their type in the diagram, and I'll show it to you in a moment. People change their patterns as their levels of stress or security change. Okay, as your situation changes, some of your core values might change as well. All right. This is finally the 9-point star. Remember, people tend to hang out in the wings. So if you are a 9, you might hang out in the wings of a 6 and a 3. If you're a 1, you'll hang out in the wings of a 7 or a 4. For 2s, you might be in a 4 or an 8. So see, 1s and 2s, even though they might not directly touch, they share that 4 in common, and that even goes up into these core values. So, of course, you are a unique blend. That's the whole purpose of it. But keep in mind that you will spend your time most likely in the wings of each area. Okay. So this is what we worked on today. It was a lot. It was a lot of notes. We took them in class. And then I had you guys go ahead and start your Enneagram project. I will have a deeper video on this on Tuesday, but I do want to start with what we did, at least the basics of what we did in class. So I had you guys understand your Enneagrams. Now that we've taken notes, okay, and I had you guys take either Cornell, 2-column, or 3-column, and you turn them into me. Again, if you don't know where those are, right here it says Enneagram notes. Just make sure you turn that into me, okay? Then we looked at which Enneagram type are you? Okay, those 9 types. And then I had you guys take the test because other than that, we kind of ran out of time. Just take the Enneagram personality test. Do not take the love test or any other test, okay? You have to finish it in one entire sitting. It will take 30 to 45 minutes. If you start, you must finish it or it will not be saved. Okay, when you're done, take a screenshot of your top scores and write down your Enneagram score on a piece of paper. Reflect and write about your score in the next couple of slides, and you will submit this assignment on Google Classroom. There's a help video available on the next slide if you need additional help. Okay, so it's right here. Okay, and then we will be, when we come back on Monday, you guys are going to be finishing up your little Enneagram project so that I can learn a little bit more about you guys, okay? And you'll build some awesome and creative slides. Okay, and then on later this week, we'll continue to work on focus notes, of course. So that was our Friday. All right, guys, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me before or after school. Send me an email, and I'll get back to you guys. Other than that, I'll see you guys in class.